Welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. I'm Ranita. Happy full moon, buck moon in Aquarius. Our full moon is coming into full bloom this July the 23rd. Those that are in the States and those that are in the UK or anywhere abroad, it is coming in on the 24th of July, 2021. Now, what is all this full moon about? But before I get into that, you see that subscription button there. Hit that bell for all notifications, ding dong ding, to make sure that we're coming into your feed. Welcome here on YouTube, IG TV, Facebook Watch, and everywhere else on our website, Patreon, that can see us and be a part of our wonderful growing community. Now, four things that I'm going to talk about, a couple of questions that I feel that you should ask yourself and listen to spirit about the full moon and how it's going to raise up some energies in us and some concerns or some areas we need to deal with or been needing to deal with over the past 28 days, which is hindrance, limitations, and disappointments. This is where the full moon, buck moon, and Aquarius are going to lift us up out of any hindrances, limitations, and disappointments. So the full moon says rise above. That's her theme. Her theme is rise above. And with rising above, if you are on your spiritual path or new on your spiritual path or just unsure, the blinders of your emotions are being checked at the door, and you will know that you are walking in your timing of your spiritual journey, because the smoke screen will be blown off due to Aquarius energy that's coming in, and her balance of checking the emotions at the door and showing you what is before you. Now, the Aquarius buck full moon will spotlight or heighten your spiritual practice. So it's going to surge it up some. And this is going to help you in the areas of meditation, studying your craft, your books, maybe bring you into more affirmations, chanting, yoga, journaling, maybe building your grimoire, writing books, developing cards. Developing your creativity that's related to your spiritual practice. All right. So maybe what's going to also help you is maybe stepping into the grass with your shoes off, connecting with the root of the grass, getting grounded in the earth, and also allowing yourself to feel the sun against your face, blasting all over you and being radiated by the sun. This will help you as well with bringing into this energy of the full moon of Aquarius. Now, this buck moon will help you to detach, okay? It will help you to detach from your emotions, take you to forgiveness. That is one of the key areas of the full moon in full bloom. Taking evaluation of self to move from the past 30 days. So what happens is over the past 28 to 30 day cycle that we go from the new moon and then all of the other things that take place and then moving into the full moon bloom, what it does is the full moon wants you to evaluate, to take a self-evaluation and how you grew throughout the cycle of the moon. Looking at your heart, maybe there was some past situations that came up, some issues, maybe some non-issues that have been going on. And so the full moon always wants you to look at it so you're not carrying it over into the next cycle. All right. And the full moon is our clock as human beings living in the earth realm. That's where the clock is designed from. And so we look at the full moon. She charts our life, take us through all the emotions through the zodiac sign, and then we can align ourselves or even making decisions, not moving in things throughout the zodiac signs are moving very fast through the moon cycles to help you better develop yourself throughout the course of your each month. That's what the full moon is about for us, mother moon, lunar moon. So clean heart. Clean heart is checking the evaluation of forgiveness with the full moon and also letting go and doing shadow work. Shadow work is all about dealing with areas that are in the unseen that rises up to the scene. And sometimes you'll feel this cloudiness come over you and you're like, why am I getting all these old thoughts? Well, she does a checkpoint through all of those thoughts. She's like, did you work through this? Have you worked through that? Have you worked through this? And it can be a cycle from years ago that she's currently showing you so that you can deal with that. All the other information astrologically are important points as far as your natal chart and all these things. But the moon, yes, she helps you to deal with the work that is within you. That is within you, and that changes you to develop you on your course of your journey. Now, with that, the full moon also will help you to bring up resistance. That's what this Aquarius full moon and full moon is about. Dealing with resistance that might be in your life. Now, as that resistance comes up, you're going to need to unfold your arms. Sometimes we sit real tight because we're guarded. But with this full moon in Aquarius, what she wants you to do is unfold your arms, unclench your hands, and allow yourself to go into a sense of surrender. A sense of surrender. And saying to the full moon and bloom, I surrender all. I surrender myself so that I can be free in my self-evaluation to develop me and be the better person that I am angled to be. Not what other people have told me to be, but who I truly am. Or do you really know who you are? Contact me for a psychic therapeutic reading. It will change your life. Now, in that, sometimes during this full moon and all the different videos, I'm just going to go there in reference to people that shed light on full moon. Spirit has always given me the divine infinite about how I work with the full moon and my spirit team, which is my guides that help me, but also my inner circle or circle of practitioners. We work with that moon so we are a better self, a better person, a better human being, and a spiritual being. So unfolding your arms, unclenching your hands, and releasing. So here's some of the questions that you want to ask yourself in this full moon. Now stay tuned to the channel as well and across all the other platforms that we're part of, plus our website, is that we have a full moon ritual that's coming up that deals with some areas that will help you. Apply the rituals. It's great to look at things, but if you do the work, you get the change. And that means do it. Apply it, and you'll get the change. Now, here are a few questions that you're going to ask yourself during this full moon. And that is, where do you feel boxed in? Where do you feel boxed in, love? Is it your job? Is it your relationship? Is it yourself? Is it where you live? Is it you don't know what direction you go? Have you been listening to others to give you direction and really haven't asked your higher self from within who you are and where you are and where do you feel boxed in? Find that out, love. Do you know? And am I imagining it? That's the other question, my love. Am I imagining? Are you imagining that you boxed in? Take the time to do that. Am I imagining that I'm boxed in? The other one is the third. Am I communicating as well as I should? Are you communicating as well as you should? Are you choked up in here? Do you have a communication problem where you don't express yourself? Or you so high up here with expressing yourself with yelling and that you don't know how to bring yourself into balance? Ask yourself this. Are you? Take that time. Take the time to ask yourself, with whom could I communicate? The fourth question is, and with whom could I communicate better, and what effect would that have? With whom? Who is it? Or is it within yourself that you need to communicate better with? And what effect would that have? What effect would it have on you? Have you asked yourself this question? Or have you been not even known that you should talk to yourself like that? You have to talk to yourself and deal with you first before you can deal with other people. And sometimes taking that time to hear and listen to yourself, it takes time to do, and it also takes wanting change within yourself and saying, hey, I really need to deal with my stuff, my shadow side. Is that what you need to deal with? That's what Spirit is asking you right now with this full moon, buck moon in Aquarius. Fifth question is, where is my energy best spent? Where is your energy best spent? Do you know where your energy is best spent, or are you just on a rat race? Do you just keep getting on a circle doing the same thing and expecting a different result? That's why you want to ask yourself, where is your energy best spent? So these are the things that the Divine Infinite has asked you to ask yourself and told me to ask you. So we all do these work. The things that I'm sharing with you is the same thing that I do for myself during the full moon. Now, we do have an individual coming in. You may go to our website and check us out with working with Martha the Denominator. If you're not familiar with that particular goddess or deity, you may go to our website and learn about that by clicking on the product and join our individual to deal with some areas with this full moon. Our website is https://eclipticspiritualist7.com. And that will help release. I do a lot of work on the individuals. It brings about change. It brings about change. Okay. Also, you may contact me for a psychic therapeutic reading that will change your life, along with ritual work, spell work, joining our master classes, developing your spiritual practice. Most of us are on an individualized spiritual practice, and we get to fine-tune those things going through the master class and having private one-on-one coaching time with me. Check us out on the website for that. We offer an array of services as well. We're on Patreon. That is wonderfully fabulous, that will help you on your spiritual journey. And there's so many prompts and information that's there on an ongoing basis. There's no way that you cannot develop your spiritual journey with us and equating ourselves with you, linked together as a team, going forward together. All right? So in saying that, stay tuned for our ritual with the full moon in Aquarius, buck moon. Pay attention to that video that will come up here on YouTube, IG, Facebook. Watch as well. Pay attention so that you can get that. And join us here and become a part of our community on Patreon as well. So I love you for watching today. Have a wonderful full moon in Aquarius, buck moon, that will cause things that has been in your way to dispense its way out of your way. Hindrances, limitations, and disappointments will move out of their way. But what the Aquarius, buck moon, is full moon is saying to you, do the work. Don't just watch the video and then don't apply. Apply and receive change. Happy full moon. Bye-bye.